Hey guys, I'm Fire of the Spirit. So today's video is on the theological virtues. Now St. Paul tells us about 3 of the theological virtues: faith, hope, and charity, or love. It's the same thing. So if you read 1 Corinthians chapter 13 verse 13, it says, "And now these 3 remain, faith, hope, and love, but the greatest of these is love." Now the question is, why is love the greatest? I mean, after all 3 virtues are really amazing and they're really important. But one easy way to start to process this and to start to understand why St. Paul would label love as the greatest of these 3 virtues is to think about what happens after life. Heaven, right? So in heaven, we no longer need to have any faith. We are at the wedding feast of the Lord. Everything that we believe in as Catholics is there. We have the saints, the angels, and, namely God, in the form of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, the perfect Trinity. So it's not that we necessarily abandon our faith in heaven. It's just that when you're in a space that's completely filled with God and filled with everything that we believe here on earth as Catholics, we don't need to have faith. So it's not that we abandon it, it's just simply no longer necessary. So the next virtue is hope. But if you think about it, if you're in heaven, which is the thing we should be striving for above all on earth, is relationship with God and to be in heaven, if you're already there though, what's there to hope for? I mean, that's the fulfillment of all of our ordered desires. True holiness, amazing happiness, everlasting happiness, and a perfect relationship with God. Once we're there, again, it's not that we're abandoning it, it's just no longer necessary. There's nothing left to hope for because we're not left in wanting. We're not left wanting something greater because it is the greatest that we could ever get, which is such an amazing thing. We're left completely at peace in heaven. So we no longer have any need for hope. Now all that remains is love. In heaven, love is so powerful and pure because, get this, God is love. So in heaven, that is a space that is completely surrounded full time, all day, every day, filled with love, with beautiful and precious and perfect and pure and wonderful and amazing love. Because after all, if we're spending eternity with God, we are spending eternity with and in love. So today's quote is by Mother Angelica. "Faith is what gets you started, hope is what keeps you going, and love is what brings you to the end." I'm Fire of the Spirit. God bless.